When we want to start blending our courses, between 30 and 70% of the content will be given online, we have many considerations to take into account. Which and how much content can we offer online, and how will we do that? What will we do during the face-to-face class? It is important that both are complement and that they reinforce each other, because only then there will be a high success result for the students and, also very important, satisfaction for you as a trainer. Another consideration we have to make is about the context and the skills. We have to make sure that the students and we, as a trainer, have sufficient computer technology skills for teaching. It is important that we have the necessary soft and hardware. And then there is the environment. The question is everyone around us open to blended learning? The management, the university staff, the teaching professionals, the students, the government, etc. As you see, the student engagement can only be supported by 4 important pillars. And these are the pillars of flipped learning or blended learning. So let's start with the first pillar, the flexible environment. The flexibility will be asked from the institutions, the class and the lab infrastructure, the educators, and the students. It is important to analyze the context, to know in which context you are working and you are trying to install blended learning courses. Only if you analyze the context well, you will be able to ask what you need, to provide what is necessary, and to realize what you want. Then we have the second pillar, the learning culture. Students working in a blended way will be able to learn at their own pace. They will be guided by their educators and also by their peers. But of course, it is important that they are very strong learners, that they know why they are learning in that way. And we as educators have to know our students beforehand. Do they have special needs? What do they already know? How skilled are they? What guidance will be required? And, very important, do they know the blended learning method already? So the tip here, to create a good learning culture, we have to trigger the students. We have to monitor them a little bit as if we were Big Brother. And when they are very committed, we have to reward them. So the third pillar is intentional content. We have to consider so well and so clearly which parts of the material the students can already acquire independently at home before coming to class. Therefore, we have to take into account the level of knowledge of the students and, of course, their motivation. It is so interesting that students all come with the same basic knowledge to our class. We can then spend the in-class time exploring the topics in depth, putting theory into practice, making exercises, and experimenting in the labs. But of course, we have to make sure that if we want the students to reach a certain knowledge level before coming to the class, they will do that. Last and very important are you, the trainers. You are such an important pillar. You have to be trained to use the method and to know what the pitfalls are and the advantages. You are the ones that can choose the right lesson content for blended learning. You are the ones who have to think carefully about the objectives you want to reach and the material you want to use. And the students will need you. They will need your support during their online learning journey.